What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video, and today I want to give you guys a summary of the news we already have for the next season. Basically, short video with like the main key points that you should look forward to in the next season. That was the idea of it. Starting off, I want to give one piece of current season information that I already showed it or posted it under my last Easter egg video. As you know, I always try to find all of the Easter eggs or present those that were already found by the Apala community. And one last Easter egg that was searched for by many people was now found as the blackmail Easter egg title. And for to get it, you have to go to this refugee camp over here in the Withered Waste 3 below the Eshalia transporter, and over here you will find Abundus and he will give you this title. So just for the people that were hunting those Easter egg titles, a little bit of an update if the case they haven't seen the pinned comment under those videos. Starting off, the new season is now announced though. We have it in 9 days. Thorns of Invocation will end on the 13th of January. It says right here we'll get the season settlement, all of the regular stuff will happen, our level will be reset to the standard 240, and then we will start in the next season. Of course, at that point we will also get the seasonal loot. You now have basically your last opportunity to increase your season points a little bit more. As always, the details for it are as follows. I have earned 39,000 points, for example, from this season. You get parts of it for different activities, usually pretty easy to get your season artifacts up, to get season magic charms and to get points from that. Season magic charms, easiest way to go through that is actually to just buy them with gold. That will increase your points actually fairly tremendously, and depending on your points you will get loot, and you will get quite a lot of epic invite letters. You will get temporal essence, and the key things that you want are at 18,000 points for the glorious hero chest, then an X equipment reset at 22,000 points, and then the exclusive frame at 26,000 points. And beyond that, every single point will get you extra loot. So for every 3 points you get 1 diamond, and for every 150 points 1 twilight essence. So in that case we will get all of the loot already with the points that I have, and on top of that a little bit more, which currently looks like this. So it's a fairly nice amount of loot. Last chance now to get your points up and increase the loot that you will get at the end of the season. Other than that, many different sources for news for the next season have already been released. The main one that we have at the moment is actually in the events tab, I believe, where we have the Tower of Memory page right here, planned from January to May 2026. You can always get a little bit of loot here. It will link you to the trailer and also include a website with some additional info. And of course we can visit this website already and check it out. There are, well, not really too many in-depth information on here. We've seen some of the characters. One thing that is already apparent is we will see the return of Siren, one of my personal favorite heroes. I still think I had one of my best live streams testing Siren together with teams with like Arden and stuff, which was a whole lot of fun. Great hero release, great hero overall, and the hero that I always still like to use in PvP when it's possible, and is still fairly good. Also very noteworthy, Cassidy, also one of my favorite heroes, a hero that's sadly a little bit too weak to use regularly, will finally get her Supreme plus ability, which hopefully will lift her up into the meta. So also last opportunity to get, well, kind of prepared for that if you want to. If you want to get some more copies of her, there is the option to do that, because she's actually included in the arena store. So there is your way to do that. Very interesting here for the next season are of course the rewards. It says Supreme plus Celestial Hero for free, and this is indeed the case. Somehow not included in all sources is this event that will give us Aurora for free, Supreme plus Celestial Hero. And we can see her over here, AFK, now called Homestead there, very interesting. A sleep enthusiast Aurora, a mage from the Celestial faction, the Celestial of Dreams, location Dreams, which I think is funny. Dreamweaver, one who shaped her fate, Dream Guest, of course, Tazi. For the people that remember the Waves of Intrigue season, well, that is no mystery that she knows Tazi. And then her best friend is a unicorn, which is pretty cool. We have no idea yet. I have not seen even a leak or something of her skills, so we'll have to wait and see what we can get there. Basically, she is, well, kind of a reward for new players. I think that was the objective. because we can also see the 1.61 new season preview, and here we can see it's a permanent event for new players, which is featured here with her picture, Dream Delve, and I saw the explanation somewhere. I don't quite remember where. Sadly, I want to show to you guys too that this was designed as like a new player experience, as an easier start into the game, because of course throughout the last seasons, with more and more releases of Celestial and Hypergenes, it has become more and more difficult to really get a good start into the game and get a good set of heroes that you can use. Always be a bit behind in that, so they've decided to kind of make it easier for people, give them like a Celestial from the start and give them a very good start with that. Because this will actually change stuff. Depending on how quickly you can get this hero, this will actually make it very much so easier to progress in the game, and you will have like this super strong ally. We have to see what she can do. She's like more of a support-ish type, you know. She's not a support hero, she's a mage in that sense. But there are always heroes who are a little bit more support-ish, have more supporting abilities for our allies, or more of a carry type. So that is going to be very interesting. We can also already see in the season phase 1 that we will get 2 pass rate up heroes, Florbell, and of course Lenia, and we should add that Lenia is also one of the heroes that is announced to get their Supreme Plus Plus ability, which in the case of Lenia, pretty insane, because that's a very strong hero. Going back to that, we kind of don't see too many special things. Story unlock, Primal Lord, first one will be Lady Starfall, and we already know the following ones as well. Apparently there is a Sound Thresher, which looks like a trend. We have Lady Starfall, and then we have the Midnight Harvester Scarecrow. Cool one, I have to say. Very nice. Looking Primordials once again. Personally, I have to say my Liebling, falling into the German. My favorite one was actually the stage from last season. I thought it was like such an awesome idea to have like this. I think it was a stage. To have this little house as an enemy and kind of have the design scene around it. It really was a very nice one. A bit underrated in my opinion. So I would say a free Celestial is already a very nice thing to look forward to. Story quest rewards, as always, we have with Cassidy's skin and magic themed cosmetics. Apparently the storyline will focus around us visiting the Serene Lyceum, the Magic Academy where Cassidy is currently learning. So I guess we will get a school uniform, and those school uniforms, I have to say, they look pretty cool. So should definitely be very interesting. We got new Velvet Store things coming up, and we will go into all of those rewards a little bit more, because I have some things in the details of the trailer where I just don't want to react to the entire trailer, but point out a few things, because this is like very short. They have way more information out there. I think some of those areas look very cool though, and we can check those out. I will just show you the points in the trailer. So the trailer itself, new season trailer, Tower of Memory, was released today. We can see that is the head teacher. We, of course, we have Siren over here, which is just like 55 seconds in. We'll see the return of some known trailers. First of all, we have the students, which will be summonable characters very early on as well. In fact, the dude with the red hair over here is Sylvan and will be the second rate-up character in the new season, one of the students. We already will see his abilities in a second. So we get a very short preview right over here. We can see some marksman, Lightbearer faction 8 here, and we can see his first animation, his old animation, and that he's throwing some spears. And we have magic damage and true damage for the people that saw that. And then we have the Lyceum Professors, who apparently will also be summonable, so that is very interesting, because we already have like a few more. And this, the left one is Solis, which apparently is focused around flowers and plants, and will be the first rate-up character in the new season. And trust me, they are already using her for ads. She's an S-tier support hero. See her right there, with a little bit of gameplay that we have from her. Not really a whole lot. Seems to deal significant damage though. And then we just got a short clip of Zoria, which is really most of the gameplay that we have. Warrior Graveborn faction seems to be more on the evil side, at least she's made out of that in the trailers that we saw so far. Moving Graveborn generally not my friends. I like them stationary, if I'm honest. Because the thing is, you always have like the synergy then with Ludovic and of course Callan, and I kind of prefer that, if I'm honest. A few stationary heroes, a little bit of support there, them running forwards, not what I want for my Gravebot. Then I have a few pointers here later on in the trailer. First of all, Soul Pact, so we are once again going to get a few supporting characters, a few Phantomers basically, for our factions, which we don't really have a lot of confirmed ones, but again it's going to be bosses. Sigma's here already confirmed, and a little bit later we can kind of watch forward a little bit. Skyclops we can see right here, also already confirmed. So those are the two that we know right now. We'll see what happens there. Interesting to see that we get the laser there as well. Skyclops also boss I didn't think about for so long. Very interesting to get that in mind again. A big thing that they make out is also transfiguration, where you can turn into an animal to discover stuff. And then I also wanted to show you guys, and maybe we stop at the right moment, the sets for Homestead. There will be Homestead sets again. Some new ones. Forest Retreat available in Treasure Trove and Heart and Hatch, where I don't really know what the last one is. Seems to be like very flowery set. I think people are really going to like it, so that's a very, very good set. No hate for that at all. Not really my thing, but my thing we will see in a second. This is like, there will be a very interesting set for that. Then we have this Reen Snowfield available in Hearthside Archive, where we basically have some more snowmen. Maybe very well combinable actually with the Christmas set that we currently have. Could be interesting. And then the next one that appears is the Blooming Garden, again available in Hearthside Archive. I like this one as well. It's very pinkish, but the statues are nice. And we got the Unicorn statue, which is insane, so I definitely want to have that. And the next one was very, very interesting. Astral Hall, a loyal patronage reward. A loyal patronage reward, guys. So what I make out of it is, this is your VIP Homestead set. So I wonder if this is going to get added to the existing rewards. Because loyal patronage is this. This is like your VIP level, your mithril points. And I wonder if they are going to add it in here and where they are going to add it. Because currently, and this is something that I already complained about. And it is like, once you reach level 20, you are done with rewards. So there are no more special rewards. And of course the cosmetics like the Nebula Veil and everything is like a big point for many players. But there is no such thing later on as that. Then again, there are also already too many players at that level. So for them it was like they do it till like level 20, and then whenever you are level up you get just like 60k gems and 1000 Twilight Essence. Would arguably, I got this once, and when I got this I was very happy. So kind of work to that extent. I doubt they're going to put it up that far, but they are going to introduce that in some way or fashion, probably to the loyal patronage. And I wonder if this is going to get added to existing levels or added in some other way. I'm very curious about that. The set itself, though, fits kind of the cosmetic tier set of the cosmetic set around level 20. The Nebula Veil, like the universe look with the golden scheme and everything. So this seems to be in there. It's a very palace-ish set. I just want to point out we have a few very big parts in here actually. We have the throne, which is a throne if I ever seen one. My god, this is a big one. Then we have a sandcock over here, sandwatch on the top left side. Which seems to have an animation where we're going to look at this glowing orb going around it. And then we have this absolutely big area that seems to be moving. I want you guys to look at the shadow. So there seems to be stuff outside of the screen that we just can't see here, but there is a shadow for it. So this also seems to be rather big. It seems to have some pretty big set parts alongside some smaller very ones, like the one down here at the bottom. And of course, building pieces we see in the front, and the this fence here that I think looks absolutely great. Alongside the Earth Effect, which seems to be a little bit like water, but in a universe style. It's an absolutely insane set, definitely, and fits the style of the current existing VIP rewards. And I'm just going to let this run through in the background. We have a variety of sets. There are some very, very popular ones. They have the Cassidy set, of course, we talked about, and this is the one that the most people I saw were really hyped about, the Ravion skin looking absolutely insane there. and then it will be a bunch of cosmetics once again. Lenia skin, absolutely a lot of amounts of things, which was not really good English, that you can be hyped about. This one is one that I wanted to point out. Rosy Cosmetic Starlight Enigma, I'm actually not hyped about this. I have to say, this is once again one where I say it's a bit boring. It looks a lot like sets we already have. And once again, I don't see myself spending on this because this is Rosy Cosmetics. And especially we have like the very, very, very sad color switch that we have right here from the black version to the white version. The only piece of this that I really like is the face mask. From all the other pieces, I just think I have a similar piece already. So I don't know about this set. I think with the Rosy Cosmetic set, I had a lot of wishes when they first released them. Then it seemed to become good, where they had the first animated set where I said, okay, with the water set, this is like really something. And now they have gone back with the last two sets to like very stale sets. I think the last one at least had a nice female version. Male version was boring. And again, this is like, okay, fits the season theme. It is like the magic stuff, but we already have like a full sorcerer suit from like many rewards. We do have different ones even, so I don't think this one was going to stand out. I don't think this one is like a very great Rosy Cosmetic set, so this is one negative that I would have about the season. Lastly, we get a little bit of gameplay of Aurora that I definitely wanted to show you guys. She seems to have like this sleeping area. We have the unicorn over here and seems to be not dealing like a ton of damage. If we go back to this point a little bit. Wait, where is it? There. Seems to not really deal a lot of damage. Instead, we have some buffs there. We have the unicorn as a summon apparently, because it does have a health bar. So that is very interesting. We have to see what it is. It definitely looks very fancy and it will be free. And the last piece of information is this skin. We have the hero skin Aurora Dreamscape Dominion, which is a purchase reward. I don't want to be toxic or anything, but this is like, they give out the hero for free, and if you want the skin, you can purchase it, so this will definitely be a pop-up in some way. But this is like, okay, I mean, I don't mind. I get a Celestial for free at Supreme Plus, so that's fine for me. We'll see if she's good. So for me personally, there are a few things that I'm hyped about. I definitely want to see the cosmetics for the Homestead, the VIP one. I want to see how they implement that, and getting Celestial for free. I think this is going to be really the carry for me for the start of the season. Story will probably be great again. I reckon it's going to be good. It has some fantastic things in there. I'm looking forward to the Cassidy Supreme Plus, so those are definitely the things that I really like. Tell me down in the comments what you are interested in. Other than that, if you still have some things that you want to do in this season, and maybe want to get one last hero to get the points in Ravage Realm to get your top position there, then I would appreciate if you would support me on LD Shop, because LD Shop has the cheapest prices for Dragon Crystals. And if you want to profit from that and at the same time support me, then you can click the link down in the description. This will bring you to LD Shop. And if you then register an account and buy something, you will get like a 15% discount coupon and a 5% discount coupon on top of that. So this will make it even cheaper for you. You get the coupons directly after registering account, so you can use them for your first purchase already, and I will get a little bit of a share, and this helps me do the videos and summon the heroes and test them for you guys. Thank you in advance for that. And with that, we already come to the end of the video, also to the end of the season. I'll probably make one more video or two before the season ends, but still, was a fun season for me. Tell me also down below if you like this season. That would be very interesting for me. I think they've surprisingly held up very well and have honestly gotten better with the story and everything throughout all of the seasons that we've had so far. So definitely improved on that. And I quite like the story of this season. And with that, I wish you guys a great day. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and we'll see us in the next one.